Good everyone. Today we are going to discuss operation in equation. And when you don't know operation in equation, that's the reason you always find equation difficult. Now today let us discuss operation in equation, starting from addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square, and square root. These three main things, let us discuss about it. Now, sometimes I used to tell my students in class that addition and subtraction, they are siblings. Multiplication and division, they are siblings. Square and square root, they are siblings. But the difference is here that addition is a cousin to this, and addition is a cousin to square. And also, I used to tell them that addition is male, subtraction is female. So now, let us go to the main thing. Whenever you see an addition in an equation, when it crosses the sign of equality, it changes to subtraction. And when you see subtraction in an equation, when it crosses the sign of equality, it changes to addition. The same thing when you see multiplication, when it crosses the sign of equality, it changes to division. When you see division, when it crosses the sign of equality, it changes to multiplication. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what now. I'm going to give you an example on that. Let us go to the addition and subtraction. Now, assuming that you have a question like this, 2, okay, y plus 2 is equals to 5. What is the value of y? Now, this is a simple equation. Now, the first thing we are going to do, when this sign of addition will cross the sign of equality, is going to change to subtraction, which will give you y is equals to 5 minus 2. Y is equals to 3. Now, you can do more with that, more questions with that. Now, let's go to subtraction. Let's go to subtraction. When you have an equation like this, y minus 5 is equals to 15. What is the value of y? Now, the same thing I told you, when the sign of subtraction crosses the sign of equality, it changes to addition, which will give us y is equals to 15 plus 5. Therefore, the value of y here will give us 20. Now, this is for addition and subtraction. Now, I'm going to go into multiplication and division. Now, let's be fast. Assuming that I have something like this. 2y is equals to 30. What is the value of y? 2y is equals to 30. What is the value of y? Now, I used to tell my students that when an alphabet is showing a number, there's an invisible multiplication between them. So now there's one thing we need to observe in an equation. Whenever you see a number like this, it's something as 2 times y is equals to 30. So when this one crosses the sign of equality, it is going to change to division, which is y is equals to 30 divided by 2. 2 cancel itself 1, here it gives you 15. Now, the value of y here is what? 15. That is 2 times 15 will give you 30. Now, let's go first to division of 18. Now, we have the same thing like 30. Okay, y divided by 2 is equals to 30. What is the value of y? Now, when this division crosses the sign of equality, it is going to change to multiplication, which is y is equals to 30 times 2. Therefore, y is equals to 60. Now, this is for the division aspect. Now, we are going to go into square and the square root. Square and the square root. Square and the square root. Now, when we have something like this, it's equals to 25. What is the value of the y? What is the value of y? Now, the same thing that applies to that. Now, this square will cross the sign of equality, and which is going to change to square root. Therefore, y is equals to square root of 25. Y is equals to 5. Now, therefore, the value of y here is 5, which is 5 times 5 will give you 25. Now, let's go to square root. Now, when you have square root of y is equals to square root of y is equals to 5. What is the value of y? Square root of y is equals to 5. What is the value of y? Now, the same thing applies again. When this square root crosses the sign of equality, it's going to change to square root, which is y is equals to 5 raised to power 2, because this will change. Therefore, y is equals to 5 times 5, which will give us 25. Therefore, the value of y in this equation is 25. Now, I'm going to combine it together. I'm going to combine addition, multiplication, and square root together, and for us to solve a particular question. Okay, I have this question for you on the board. 2y minus 3 is equals to 21, and it's the same thing as 2 times y minus 3 is equal to 21. Now, the reason why I wrote this board math is that I'm going to make use of it. And I want to know the first one that will cross the sign of equality. So for me to know it, I'm going to start from the back. Subtraction, addition. Subtraction, addition. So we have subtraction first. So the sign of subtraction will cross the sign of equality, which will give us addition. Therefore, 2xy is equal to 21 plus 3. And 21 plus 3 will give you, therefore, 2 times y is equal to 24. Now, we come to multiplication. And when they cross the sign of equality, it changes to division. Therefore, y is equal to 24 divided by 2. 2 here, 1 here gives you 12. Now, the value of y we are looking for is 12. The value of y we are looking for is 12. Now, I'm going to involve square to solve this question. I'm going to involve square to solve another question. I have another question here. Y raised to the power 2 minus 3 is equal to 22. What's the value of y? Now, the first one that will cross the sign of equality is minus from back of board mass. Now, it's going to be y squared is equal to 22 plus 3. Therefore, y squared is equal to 25. Now, this square will cross the sign of equality, which will give us square root. Therefore, y is equal to square root of 25. Therefore, the value of y here is what? 5. Now, the value of y here is what? 5. Now, click on the follow button and subscribe to our channel to see us more. See you next time.